Super Robo Tyson Alpha 3! It's your boy Zap, King of the Giant Robots, and welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha 3, wherein today we answer the question, how do we incorporate a no-story fighting game into a Super Robot Wars tactical RPG? How do we give character to giant robots that don't have pilots or personalities? These are the mysteries that we answer on this day. Let's virtual on. Somewhere out in space. On the Dancouga of all things. Hell yeah. Oh, and I saw a little icon of 4 boats too. That was so fucking cute. The squad have made it back to Ikari space without incident in advance of the assault of Jupiter and the Primevals. It is a scant 9 hours before the mission commences, and plans to relax are briefly interrupted by the specter of Kusaha bearing libations. Jesus fuck! We are about to have a problem. Until, well, it turns out it's Mikoto's famous blend of coffee. Haha! Trolled! The crew are checking it down when Mikoto has some kind of brief episode of fatigue and drops one of the mugs. Oh, that's not fatigue, that's a checkout. That looks like she just checked out. Kuso, rather worried, tells Mikoto to rest up for now, but she says she's fine, everything's fine. Elsewhere on board, the man of a house of bricks, Daijiro, is managing to whoop Bullet's ass in a round of sparring. Kyosho is officiating this judo match and counsels Bullet to not think of his sword as a tool. Oh, it's not judo, it's kendo. My bad. Don't think of his sword as a tool, but rather as an extension of his own arm. He tells Bullet that if he can manage that, he should surely come in handy the next time they face a Chokijin. Bullet looks a bit downcast that it won't suffice just to connect his mind using the T-Link system, but he sees the logic in Kyosho's assertion that such gadgetry can be more of a crutch than a help sometimes. With the feeling having returned to his hands, Bullet is ready to face off Daijiro's staff once again. Yoshino tells him that the true instant death strike will be when he figures out how to deal with Daijiro's superior range, that Ichigeki Hisatsu. Now using his hips to help manage the distance, Bullet goes for the events to begin, and other pilots are watching from the sidelines, musing over his determination to be able to fight Ganon even without a Chokijin to pilot. And unlike the rest of our squad, Akira highly doubts that Ryu Ko-o was destroyed during the battle with Gan Eden. He reasons that, like Raiden, they ought to have some baited role in whatever frag down is awaiting us in the future. All the more so since they've got the entire mysterious past thing going on. Ooh. Ryoma presumes Kusa and Bullet expect to see their old mounts once again as well. Tomoro is reports that the J-Arc systems are essentially all recovered, praising the craft of the Trollers of the Blue Planet. This should help a lot on the quest to go save J and wreck the Primevals, but Kaido hopes that this whole intervening delay won't have proven more than J can handle. Bullfog echoes Shisho's analysis that the Primevals can't have mastered the use of the power that quickly, but Kaido is more worried why the Primevals haven't simply come and attack us in the meantime instead. Dollars to donuts! We're about... I don't like the phrase dollars to donuts, and I don't know what it equates to. I'm going to find out. Dollars to donuts is an informal slang to emphasize one's certainty. The American idiom that originated in the middle 1800s, so mostly came in American English. The idea behind short-term phrase dollars to donuts is sentiment the speaker is so confident he is right about something, he will put forth his dollars against the listener's donuts in a wager. Get the hell out of my way, ads. The dollars having a much higher value than the donuts themselves. Huh. Alright. I'll bet my expensive thing against your inexpensive thing that I am very certain. Alright, fair enough. We learned something today. Never say I don't teach y'all nothing. I digress. Dollars to donuts, we're heading into a trap with everyone counting on us and the resolution so near that there's no turning back now. Mamoru would also like to hear Kaido say that he'll come back to Earth after the battle's over, but Kaido won't relent so easily. And Mamoru wishes that Kaido would realize that he, too, has people who love him. Off in the data room, Ota is poring over all the combat data from the engagement with the Z-Field. Misato knows the Z-Fields alter their appearance and abilities based upon their opponents, and last time they indeed became rather humanoid. This time the Z-Field was shaped like a mobile fortress, or perhaps an ultra-long-range doomsday weapon? And from what Exodora has deduced, its shape is specifically adapted to counter the Zentradi. Oh. Ota doubts that that's all, as Misato, aghast, realizes that it's really configured to combat the STMC. Ota mused that it's only natural that the Empire would have encountered the space monsters, and it's more than likely locked in combat with them somewhere this very moment. In fact, Ota figures that the STMC will invade the solar system again sooner rather than later, and far sooner than they had originally planned. The shortest course to the showdown with the Primevals goes near the gate, and Ota warns Misato to be prepared for anything from the gate, which is apparently sat idle this entire time. Misato promises to come back victorious, but Ota inwardly urges her to hurry. And with what little life he's got left, he must see that the Carnades project goes underway. Stage 26. Karisome no Tabibito. The Transitory Traveler? Our convoy uneasily nears the gate, free for once from Imperial interference since the Empire has no more wish to get tossed somewhere by the gate than we do. That said, Sakon is suspicious about why the Empire would abandon the gate entirely, especially since our squad were fully expecting the entire Imperial Armada to pop out of the gate at any juncture. They are up to something and have yet to haul out the monstrous mobile weapon that decimated the Gate Guardian fleet and SRX. Misato is right when she said that the formidable Z-Field was not the Empire's true trump card. We are close enough to see the massive expanse of the gate with the naked eye. The ornate structure is more like an ancient artifact, perhaps left by whatever ancestral culture left behind the Ideon in the solo ship. Cheryl presumes that those ancients must have been one more method to warp travel from place to place, not as limited in range or subject to space-time topography as the DS drive. But with a burst of uncommon good sense, Kasha, I don't know. Well, I'd have to look at her name again. Is it Karusha or Kasha? I don't see an U in there. Let's hit that. Yeah, just Kasha. There's no Ryu in there. Dang old translation. Alright. Karsh figures its escape must be responsible for how the Solo ship's crew got warped here from Solo. And that some mysterious force similar to the mysterious power of Ide must be behind its actions. Cheryl agrees that it's still worth looking into whether the Sixth Culture may have made the escape, though she hasn't forgotten about the quest to use the power to unlock Ideon's secrets. Okay, conversation. There we go. We are almost clear of the gate when our worst fears come realized. Something is coming out of the gate. And it's probably Imperial in origin. Daimonji orders us to attack at once, but well, let's see here. I get 12. We'll take at least one healer. It looked like Philip CDI characters. We'll grab this one. Macros. Y'all are good in space. I set you up for space. Daniel Cougar. Magnets. And Raiden. Look at the map real quick. Okay. So let's Healbots go in the back row. You're going that way. That's Kusuha, so you can stay there. To get ready to find out these mysterious invaders.
Get ready.
Well, they are certainly no foe of ours. Not with such happy music. Sahata! These three are a bit confused as to where they are after their long warp, and the Hatter says it is on some massive tirade about its commanders, which Feiyan has a little bit more than trouble breaking through his tirade. In fact, she only gets ignored more and more when I guess these the troopers. I'm gonna call them troopers for now. I don't like VR troopers. That's a bad joke. When the troopers actually notice that there's other people here. And you know, they don't know what to make of us either. Are we friend or foe? They don't know why they're here. And there are indications that the writers of the game don't know why they're here either. They're just shoehorned in. Everyone is confused. Oh no! He said something. Shit, I missed it. But I saw the term VR, so maybe it is VR Trooper. Weird. RVR 14 Feiyan second generation VR. Okay. Huh. They are really just on and on about it. In the end, it's a mixture of localization and reverse conversation. Anyway, amidst all the confusing conversation of nobody knows where anything or who anything is, writing gives Akira a clear warning that something very dangerous is coming through the gate right behind them. Oh. Ota was completely right on the money. It is the STMC, still happily wiping out all intelligent life, even after the SDF stunt to destroy parts of their numbers. And unlike the other foes we face, there can be no peace, no common understanding with the archenemies of mankind. It is kill or be killed. Akira is smart enough to know that this menace far surpasses the tiff between the Naturals and Coordinators, and as ready as our squad are for battle, Oscar wonders why the STMC, which can warp on their own, bothered to come out of the gate. Ray has a really terrible idea. Perhaps they know how to use the gates. In any case, Misato orders everyone to concentrate on wiping out every last STMC and ignore the three unknowns so long as they don't attack first. Wakata. I'm going to continue to hold up my phone and translate so I can understand what's going on and perhaps try to convey this to you. Damn it! Alright. Looks like there is no hostility from that side. In this case, dealing with monsters. Forbidden. Christ, man. Dealing with the forbidden combat life forms. Takes priority. Seriously, you want to fight with those gross things? I don't remember asking you. In this world, I can't afford to fall for. I can't afford to die for the sake of Mars' Commander-in-Chief. Lillian Plagener. The enemy has an unknown monster. Yes, my heart is burning. Hatter, don't get weird. Doesn't even need to be said. Hot, go ahead. I don't understand, but it looks interesting, so I'm gonna fight too. Target, illegal combat life forms. Conditions. Defeat all enemies. Wait, what? Oh! Skill point, destroy them all in 3 turns. Well, first and foremost, let's look at these squad leader bonuses. Wait, what? Oh no! Oh dear. Oh no. Rude. I gotta translate this on the fly. Alright. Come on, Phone Jan. Tenjin 747J. Come on. Chief. Huh, do we call him Chief? Chifu. Come on. Phone. The characters are right there. Alright, Chief. Counter level 4, sword cut level 4, support attack level 3. We have Axel, Focus, Lock On, Invincible, and Hot Blood. Squad leader bonus of movement +1 and accuracy +10%. Easily read. We have Fei as Fei Yen Zanaito? Yeah, Fei Yen the Knight. I believe that is... Yep, Strong Luck, Predict, and Sword Cut level 3. Have... Bless, Focus, Intuition, Hot Blood, and Axel with Evasion +20%. And... I farmed the Hatter. Zahata. Prevail level 4, support defense level 3, sword attack level 4. Damn. Invincible, Focus, Lock On, Hot Blood. Spirit. And Axel with a squad leader bonus of melee attack power +20, +10%. Neat. An all melee? How rare. Alright. Get ready. Oh wait, spirit? No, is that? Oh, that's morale plus 30. I thought that was the give your whole squad 5 morale. He's heating up. They don't say nothing neither. No voices, of course not. Why would they? Oh! Oh, hello! Thank you. Good match. That was some shit. Let's go. One, two, three, four. It's a mass production unit with a cool hat. Oh, is that intuition or is that ignore barriers? I would imagine that's ignore barrier. Yeah, that's intuition. Alright, cool. Oh, okay. No, there was a translation for what the VRs were saying. So that orders everyone to concentrate on SCMC and ignore the unknowns. The VRs, meanwhile, realize that they're outside their jurisdiction on Mars. They can't afford to die here for Lynn and Brash and I's sake. Faye doesn't get what's going on, but she'll help out. Where's Kigali? That's you. Ooh, morale for shouting. Shouting. You know what? I don't think I deployed Kigali. I need to get her numbers up. Yeah, shit to talk. Zupapa, zupapa. Zupapa, zupapa. Don't you look at me? Machine, Basin Kaiser. Machine, Basin Kaiser. Jim Kaiser. Yeah, I think I did that one already. Observe the other moves. Yes! Ah, 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 ah.
Yes! Yes! まだ終わっちゃいないぜ。
Ugh. Didn't mean to. Anyway, where's my thing? Ideon is scared. Disturbance. Very good. Dividing driver. Nice. Nice. Beast mode. Dancouga is worth watching, but you have to go into it realizing that Dancouga, the giant machine, does not appear until halfway through. Like, the individual robots are good for a long time. Hot blood for Emma. New type level 3 for Eno.
Get ready.
Oh! Chief has a voice, okay. And a big gun. What? What do we have here? Ah, just snipe. Four, 3, 2, 1, 0. Level up. Majin power! Hold on, I need to check something. A combat made of EVs? No! Okay, you got me on that one. Flash. Mm. Oh. That was explosive. Ideon has nothing going on. Space Bazooka! Da da da! Nice! Dual I-beams go. Oh, that's not Space Bazooka, that's some Go Flasher. Choose space #1. B rank in space #1. P up. Tonight. Oh, is that passion? I think she got her own passion. Cool.
Stop!
Get him. Hot blood for Physica. And skill point get. Oh. Well. Where's the second wave? Don't go. It appears that there's no second wave of safe sponsors forthcoming, leaving the squad rather perplexed. Is this some kind of recon? Or perhaps a test by the monsters to see where the gate went? Isamu doubts that they're that smart, but Gold says that they've got formal instincts and are getting smarter by the day. Enough so that someone at Isamu's intellectual level is in pretty grave danger of being left behind. Talking shit. The VRs, meanwhile, are planning to avoid contact with strangers in the strange land. Until Faye's whining about being tired and curious, want to know why they all got gated here wins the day. Oh, I don't want to go. I'm lazy. I'm tired. What are these things? We learn rather quickly that the VRs claim to be from an alternate world, one of cyber history. There is a limited war, maybe some mention of some Ontario tantagrams. They are all very unfamiliar keywords to Leo, but he doubts the newcomers are simply making them up. What's more, the unit they belong to, Special Mobile Squad Mars, is pledged to guard and govern the Mars sphere. It seems that their world and ours have a few similarities, and Leo, by now, is heard enough to be positive that they've come from a similar but parallel world to ours via that pesky gate. Weird. So at least emphatically wants to return home, with all 1.5 of his IQ. Alright, that's a good joke. That's a good one. Faye says that she just kind of does whatever. Not that any of them kind of have a way to get back home. And Leo offers them the chance to stay with us until such a way is found, saying that he's already involved in frantic research about the gate to avert a catastrophe that is sure to befall this world otherwise. But in return, they are expected to help us fight, which, as they realize, that's not a bad idea. That ain't so bad. Koji wants to know if these VRs are actually robots or if there are pilots within. The Hatter says that that itself is a secret, and Faye somewhat distantly adds that it's a bit of a long story, and she's not the one to tell. In any case, the VRs formally intro themselves. Off-armed Zahata, the excessively cute Fei Yen, whose Koji is damn sure that as soon as Ryusei sees that robot, that boy gonna need a box of tissue. The third, however, will not tell us his name, claiming to have forgotten it. Hatter laments that his older bro is back to that kind of standoffishness and gets increasingly agitated as said brother remains quiet in the face of dark clouds growing over our squad. At length, he says that he is Mars itself and that he's thrown himself fully into his entrusted duty and as such needs no name of his own. As such, if we need to give him a name, we may call him Chief. Satcom breaks the news to Daimonji about our visitors from parallel version of our own solar system, and probably not from the future. It seems clear that they didn't come here of their own volition, but were thrown here by some sort of accident during the mission that they were on. While there is some sort of artifact from ancient high-tech culture called the Moon Gate on their moon, nothing is really known about it. All this deepens the mystery about how our own gate and recalls to mind the apparatus that USS was trying to construct during the Balmar War, the Crossgate Paradigm System, which could puritatively manipulate causality in a given dimension. In simple terms, I lost my place. This device could make whatever phenomenon we wanted occur without violating natural law in a way that would destroy the universe. It has conferred the almighty, omnipotent power of God over at least a certain circumstantial area, or circumscribed area. When Pete thinks this concept is rubbish, Sakon cautions him that although Usus couldn't save himself with his schemes, it's unlikely the rest of the Empire would give up on the Crossgate Paradigm System so easily. He also points out to Pete that there's already two examples of effectively godlike power already being harnessed, and by our own squad no less. There's Ideon and Zapawa. With irrefutable evidence of the various infinite sources of energy before our very eyes, it's not so much a stretch to imagine that somehow, somewhere in this universe, was the power of God itself for the taking. Pete continues to scoff, saying mockingly that this God person really exists. He'd love it if he dropped by for tea someday. Daimonji is at least being a little more open-minded, saying that at the very least there seems to be someone out there whose intellect far surpasses mankind and who seems to be done via the gates. God or anime? Unfortunately, we are not out of the woods yet. A large gravitational abnormality opens up right before our little armada. And this time it's not the gate's fault, but rather the Primevals. They think they've sealed us away in subspace, and that Paglacio's orders begin combining to undertake their final plan. And we get a key to victory. Next time. Ooh. Some side hustle. Good night, Space Nodes.